The village sits quietly, nestled against the dark forest, a stark contrast between fragile light and looming shadows. The pale moonlight casts long, eerie shadows across the humble dwellings. Flickering candlelight dances in the windows, offering a fragile resistance to the encroaching darkness. The imposing forest looms, its silent presence a constant reminder of the unknown. A lone dog howls, its mournful cry echoing through the still night, amplifying the village's isolation. The village slumbers, unaware of the secrets hidden within the shadows, as the forest watches silently. At the forest's edge, a scene unfolds. Luka, a barefoot boy, finds solace on a rock, his face dusted with charcoal. With focused intensity, he transforms a simple leaf into a canvas, using a burnt stick as his brush. Each stroke brings the forest alive on his humble palette. In the dim light of Luka's hut, a meager meal sits on the rough-hewn table. Their faces reflect worry and fatigue, etched deep by hardship. Long, dancing shadows flicker across the walls, cast by the single candle. The air hangs heavy with unspoken hardship, a silence filling the small space. Each flicker of the candle emphasizes the weight of their circumstances. In the dimness of his hut, Luka's gaze is captured by the dance of a candle flame. The flickering light reveals the deep longing etched across Luka's face. In a hushed whisper, Luka confesses his heart's desire. "I wish I had colors." The candle's glow seems to mock the monochrome world surrounding Luka. His world is painted in shades of gray, yearning for the vibrancy he can only imagine. Inside the village school, children gather, their brushes poised over palettes of vibrant watercolors. Luka watches from afar, his eyes reflecting a mixture of yearning and wonder. He gazes at the colorful artwork taking shape under the other children's hands. Envy simmers within him, a silent ache for the simple joy of creation. His admiration grows as he sees each brushstroke bringing the paintings to life. He remains on the edge of the activity, lost in his world of unfulfilled artistic dreams. Luka presents his leaf drawing to a classmate, his eyes shining with pride. The classmate scoffs and throws the drawing to the ground. The vibrant colors of the leaf drawing stand out against the dusty ground. Luka's face crumples. His disappointment is palpable as he watches his drawing discarded on the ground. Under the fading sun, Luka walks alone on the village road, lost in his thoughts. Each step stirs up dust, mirroring the turmoil within him. The setting sun casts long shadows as tears begin to blur Luka's vision. As twilight deepens, Luka's solitary figure is silhouetted against the horizon, a poignant image of solitude. Luka lies still in his bed, his eyes drawn to the window. Outside, fireflies blink in harmony, painting fleeting patterns against the night. The tiny lights dance in a synchronized rhythm, a silent spectacle for Luka's watchful eyes. The gentle glow of the fireflies casts a soft, ethereal light into the hut. In the stillness of the night, Luka lies in bed, his mind stirring with sudden inspiration. A jolt of insight flashes across Luka's face, a silent eureka moment. Driven by newfound purpose, Luka leaps from his bed with a determined urgency. He grabs an empty glass jar, its clear surface reflecting the faint light. With the jar clutched in his hand, Luka bursts out of his hut and dashes into the night. Night descends, casting Luka's hut in shadows where only the fireflies dare to glow. Luka moves with a dancer's grace, gently plucking the glowing insects from the air. The air hangs still, as if holding its breath, as Luka continues his delicate hunt. With a whisper of reassurance, Luka murmurs, "Just for a little while, I promise I won't hurt you." His promise hangs in the air, a fragile vow in the stillness of the night. Fireflies glow softly in Luka's hand, their light casting eerie shadows. In the dimness of his hut, Luka sets a glowing jar onto the wooden table. The jar emits an ethereal glow, casting dancing patterns of light across the walls. Luka picks up a charcoal stick, ready to capture the jar's elusive beauty. He begins to sketch, his eyes fixed on the intricate patterns of light. The charcoal moves deftly across the parchment, striving to capture the fleeting dance of light. In the heart of the forest, Luka embarks on a week-long quest, his days dedicated to gathering fireflies. He carefully collects fireflies, securing them in various glass jars. Each jar glows softly, a testament to his patient efforts. The forest becomes his sanctuary, each day a step deeper into its enchanting embrace. In the hushed darkness of his back hut, Luka is bathed in the gentle, otherworldly glow of fireflies. He stands amid scattered mirrors and fragmented glass, turning his humble space into a laboratory of light and shadow. With delicate precision, Luka manipulates the air, orchestrating the fireflies into enchanting, swirling dances. The fireflies respond, their tiny lights tracing patterns of pure magic in the air. The scene is transformed into a mesmerizing spectacle, a testament to Luka's ingenuity and the beauty of nature. Inside Luka's dimly lit hut, the night air is thick with anticipation. A swarm of glowing insects begins to dance, casting an ethereal glow on the walls. Mesmerizing shapes begin to form, painting the hut in vibrant light. Luka watches, his eyes wide with wonder as the patterns shift and change. The hut transforms into a canvas of living light, pulsing with magic. Luka is lost in the spectacle, his face illuminated by the insects' glow. Flickering light dances in Luka's hut, casting the room in a gentle, dreamlike glow. His mother enters, her face etched with worry. Seeing Luka asleep, her expression softens. A gentle smile graces her lips. She takes in the peaceful scene. The soft light embraces them both, a silent promise of protection. The back hut is dimly lit by a single oil lamp, casting long, dancing shadows that stretch and twist across the walls. Luka's mother stands silently, the dim light highlighting the lines of worry etched on her face. She speaks, her voice tinged with a quiet urgency. "You should be helping your father." Her expression softens, a newfound understanding dawning in her eyes. The newfound understanding is filling her voice. In the heart of the village, whispers snake through the crowd as villagers gather, their eyes darting towards Luka. Luka, branded as the Bug Boy, becomes the reluctant center of their hushed disdain. Their mutters grow louder, a chorus of curiosity and scorn directed at his peculiar passion. Faces etched with judgment, they cast sidelong glances, their curiosity a thin veil over their disapproval. Under the cloak of night, a band of boys advances towards Luka's hut, their laughter shattering the stillness. The hut stands stark against the moon, a silhouette of secrets and solitude. Shadows twist and writhe as they approach, each step fueled by malice and youthful bravado. In a unified cry, the boys proclaim, "Bug Prison!" Under the cloak of night, one of the boys raises a rock high, a mischievous glint in his eyes. The silence shatters as the rock crashes down, obliterating the glass jar. A sudden explosion of light, as a swarm of fireflies bursts forth, painting the darkness with fleeting sparks. Startled, the boys erupt in jeering laughter as they scatter into the night, their voices echoing through the darkness. Under the cloak of night, Luka drops to his knees, the dim starlight casting long shadows around his solitary figure. The air is thick with unspoken sorrow as Luka gingerly gathers the shattered remnants of glass. A silent battle rages within Luka as he fights back the tears, his heart heavy with grief. His gaze drifts to the fireflies, their fleeting lights mirroring the fading hopes in his heart. In the dimness of his hut, Luka sits shrouded in shadows, a portrait of utter despair. The faint glow of dying embers casts long, dancing shadows across Luka's face, highlighting his defeat. Silence descends upon the room, broken only by the quiet crackle of the hearth. A subtle shift in the air, a soft buzzing pierces the stillness from beyond the window. The sound grows, an ethereal hum that hints at a presence unseen. The buzzing intensifies, filling the small hut, an unsettling promise of change. As night falls upon Luka's humble hut, fireflies return, their gentle glows puncturing the darkness. The fireflies dance around Luka, their blinking lights offering a silent promise of solace and hope. Each tiny spark flickers, a beacon of reassurance in the overwhelming dark. In the stillness of the night, Luka finds a moment of peace, surrounded by the gentle reassurance of the fireflies' light. The oil lamp flickers, casting long, dancing shadows across the crude walls of Luka's hut. In the dimly lit space, a sense of quiet anticipation hangs heavy in the air. Luka whispers, his voice barely audible in the stillness. "Thank you for coming back." The shadows seem to deepen, responding to his words. The weight of unspoken words fills the small hut. Inside his secluded hut, Luka meticulously reconstructs his firefly setup. He carefully integrates colored glass to enhance the firefly's glow. Thin wires are added, guiding the fireflies with precision. The hut transforms into a haven of light and wonder, ready to capture the fireflies' ethereal dance. The village square bursts with life. every corner adorned with posters heralding the harvest festival. A palpable buzz of anticipation fills the air as villagers diligently prepare for the festivities. Banners flutter, proclaiming, "Show us something new!" Each poster promises a spectacle, a challenge, an invitation to unveil the extraordinary. The square pulsates with a vibrant energy, anticipation hanging heavy in the air. Every corner of the village is alive with the spirit of innovation and the promise of discovery. If this story lit a spark in your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical tales every week.